Good morning, everybody. What an exciting incentive to work towards. Lee's asked me to chat to you today about how you can earn points through enrollments. So with the incentive, there are basically two ways you can earn points. The one is through enrollments and the second is through leadership development. So I'm going to share with you my top tips and strategies on how to earn as many points as you can over the next 6 months. And the first tip I can give you is to start early. Because when you look at the point allocation, which I know can be a little bit overwhelming when you see so many of those points, if you look at the point allocation, if you start early, say in February, March, and you get as many enrollments as you can in those early months, then you can actually end up earning more points. Because if you enroll someone, for instance, in February with a 100 PV order on ER, and they order 100 PV every month on ER thereafter, you can actually earn 43 points just on one person, which is halfway towards tier 1. And just remember, as you get later on, like June, July, those are really difficult and tricky months because kids are on school holidays. July invariably is almost like really normally a bad month. So definitely start early. February, March, just go for it. Get as many enrollments as you can. My second tip is to find a market. So there are lots of little markets popping up all over the show, and markets are a great place to get a lot of enrollments in. But there are a few secrets when doing markets. The first is to always have a sign-in form for people that come to your stand and that may be interested in oils but aren't ready to buy then, and you keep that list somewhere safe. And the second is also to have an event quite soon after the market, so that people that buy products from you or that may be interested in products, you can then invite to an event soon after the market so as not to lose interest. I always say for a market, the fortune is in the follow-up, because it's one thing signing people up at a market or getting people's names that may be interested, but if you don't do something about it afterwards, you're going to lose those members firstly, and secondly, you're never going to connect with those members that maybe were interested in the first place. So always plan something after a market. My third tip is to do a challenge within these next 6 months. A Ningxia challenge, a weight loss challenge. With our amazing new Balance Complete, which I hope you guys have all tasted now, you could do a 5-day cleanse that we've just finished in our team. And that's a great thing to do, not only with your members, but to be able to post about your challenge and get people to join your challenge on social media. Social media is also a great tool to use, especially when doing events and challenges. And it's a great way to try and reach your cold market. So people are always interested in getting more energy. So that could be a Ningxia challenge, or losing weight, which could be this 5-day cleanse using Balance Complete. So definitely do a challenge. It's going to engage your members and it's going to engage new people to sign up with the products that you're going to need for the challenge. And even if you want to put like a little bit of money behind your social media posting, I think it's great and awesome to do. And you don't need to use a lot of money to boost your posts, especially on Instagram. So my third tip is to do a challenge. My fourth tip is in the next 6 months, which you should be doing already, is to keep your oils with you all the time and use them in public. Use them when people are sneezing and need a bit of lavender on their nose, or have a knee pain and you've got Pan Away in your bag. As soon as you get oils onto people, they can see the benefits, because we know our oils work. So get oils onto people, be a product of the product, use your oils and carry them around with you all the time. You never know where your next customer is going to come from and where your next enrollment is going to come from. My fifth tip is to remember that this is a network marketing business. So use your network. So maybe you have friends that aren't really interested in oils, but tap into their network as well. You can always ask your friend maybe if they want to host an event for you and invite their friends, and then you can give them some sort of compensation as well, or like a gift for hosting an event. Maybe they want free product, maybe they want a certain amount of commission. You can decide what you want, but tap into your network and to other people's networks. Also, I like to go down, if you have a downline, and look through your downline and look for those customers that are on ER, that order every month. Those are your members that are obviously loving the lifestyle, loving the products. reach out to them and ask them if they would like to host an event, and go and help them enroll people and grow your network at the same time and get enrollments. And this is also part of the leadership development, which Jade will talk to you about later. My sixth tip is to reactivate people. So with enrollments comes reactivations, and for this incentive, reactivations start anywhere from 6 months. So if somebody hasn't ordered for 6 months, that is considered a reactivation. So you can you can get 1 point if you reactivate somebody with less than 100 PV, and you get 2 points if you reactivate somebody with over 100 PV order. The fortune in reactivations is to getting these people on ER just for this incentive I'm talking about, because you only earn more than the 1 or 2 points for reactivations when they go on to essential rewards, because then you can earn more points off them. If they're just a one-time order reactivation, that's great. You can earn your 1 or 2 points, but you're not going to earn any points further, because as I said, only if they get onto ER will you earn more points through reactivations. But it is a great way to earn points. And a few ways you can reactivate is, firstly, you need to learn how to use your virtual office. So when you go into your virtual office, you can see there's a number next to everybody's name, and look for the numbers that are 6 and above. Those are the people that haven't ordered in the last 6 months, and reach out to those members either through a personal WhatsApp and just say, hey, I see you haven't ordered for the last 6 months. These are our following products on special. Would you like to order something to keep your account open? And you can reactivate somebody in that way. Or you can actually send emails from your virtual office. You can find all the people that are about to go inactive and send them a group email from your virtual office saying the same thing. Hey, your account's about to go inactive. These are the following orders on special. Would you like to order something so as to keep your account open? And I always get people that say, yes, they want to keep their account open. I'm going to would like to order this and this. It's a great way to get those points as well. So reactivations is also key. If you want to be really fancy, you can also send postcards to those people that are going inactive with a little vial of some beautiful oil and say, hey, see you haven't ordered for 6 months. Would you like to keep your account open? Blah, 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 exactly what I've just told you. My 7th tip is to always be consistent. Also, don't go flying out of the blocks and then peter off. Like, be consistent over the next 6 months and keep working, be authentic, and just keep going and don't give up. And then my 8th tip is to always have the long-term plan or goal in mind. Yes, it's all very well to work towards this incentive, but you have to have your long-term plan in your mind. So don't place people where they shouldn't really be placed just in order to get points. Yes, it's great for the incentive, and if one of the major things that draws you to this business is going to Mauritius and going on all these trips, then by all means do it. But if you are in this for the long game, be very strategic in where you place your people and don't think short term. Always think about the long-term goals of your business. My 10th tip is, and something that I need to take my own advice for, is to get onto social media. I know it's not everybody's way of building. It's never been my way of building, but my goal for this year is to get more onto social media, because you can reach so many more people through social media. Once you get into your warm market and your, you've run out of your friends that you can sign up, you really need to tap into this cold market. And the very best way to do this is on social media. And you don't have to post every day, just have a presence. And if you're hosting an event and you've got an event coming up, then put this on social media and try to get new people to come and join your events. So it really is a great tool, and one that we all need to learn and use. And my last tip is to just have fun. Yes, it's great to work towards this incentive, but also these tips that I've given you now are tips that you can carry on through your entire business and not just for your incentive. And if you're not having fun, then what's the point? So good luck, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you all in Mauritius.